everyone, it's Holly Schultz from BabyGizmo.com. Today we are taking a look at the new Cybex Twinyx double stroller. The Cybex Twinyx is a side-by-side stroller that has all of the great features of the Cybex Onyx, which is their mid-range umbrella stroller, but with 2 seats. It accommodates children from birth all the way up to a combined weight capacity of 77 pounds. Let's talk about the measurements of the seats first. The seats are 11.5 inches wide. They have a 20-inch seat back from the back of the seat to the top of the seat, and they have a very tall seat back to canopy measurement. And what's great is it changes. These canopies can slide up and down the frame, so it can be 24 inches all the way up. You can slide it all the way up to here until the canopy pretty much hits the handlebar, and that's 28 inches. And they are individual, as you see, so I can keep one down and one up. This is going to accommodate a very tall child because these canopies slide up and down the frame, which I love. It has 2 non-padded 5-point harnesses. They have 3 positions so that it grows with your child. And what I love about the harnesses is they are 1-pull harnesses. So instead of trying to thread them to get them tight on your child, it's kind of like an infant car seat. You just pull on this strap, or you push the button and pull them out like that. Put the child in, pull this, just like an infant car seat, and that's gonna tighten them. I really like that feature. They're individual, so you can do that on either seat. They both have adjustable calf rests or leg rests, depending on how you want to call it. They are individual again. I love all the individual features of the seats because when you have 2 kids in the seats, sometimes they don't want to do the same thing. One might want the leg rest up, one might want it down. Has 2 positions, down or up like that. There are 2 padded baby bumper bars that are removable. What I like about the bumper bars, they're not foam. These are the same canvas as the seat, so if your baby chews on them, they're not gonna get a mouthful of foam. I love that. And you can leave them attached when you fold the stroller. The seats, they're individual reclines. Again, kids, they're different. They want different things. So one-handed recline. All you gotta do is squeeze these buttons, and there's 4 different positions all the way back to there. Now it's not a complete flat recline. Cybex does say you can put a newborn in the seat. I would probably do about 3 months and up because it is not flat, but it is a deep recline. You can lift the back of the seat to allow air to circulate through the seat. Like I said, you can individually recline them, so one can be upright, one can be back. There are 2 parent pockets, a little piece of Velcro, one on each canopy, so you can put some parent essentials back there. It doesn't come with a cup holder. Now here's the funny thing is they give you 4 cup holder spots, 2 on each side, but they don't give you a cup holder. I kind of wish they would at least give us one. You give us all these spots for it, but you're making it a sold separately accessory. Not cool, Cybex. I need the cup holder included next time. So there are places for the cup holder, you just have to buy it separately. So that's the seats. Let's talk about the baskets. Now let's get those seats back up. The baskets are small. This is an umbrella fold stroller, so you're not gonna have a lot of room. They're individual baskets. I would get maybe a small diaper bag in there if you're not reclining the seat. So again, not a lot of space. Your diaper bag is gonna have to, be over your shoulder or somewhere else. When the seat is reclined, it does block the access to the back. You gotta go in from the side for small items. So that is the basket. 2 baskets, very small, just so you know. Let's go down to the wheels. Since this is a stroller, it's gonna hold 2 kids, there are 6 sets of wheels, 6 sets of double wheels. They are 5.5-inch smooth rubber wheels. This is an umbrella style stroller, so it's good for smooth surfaces. If you decide to take it on a little bit of all-terrain, that playground mulch I'm always talking about, lock those front wheels. They all lock individually, but they will lock, so it's gonna give you a little bit better maneuverability. The stroller has rear wheel suspension, so that's gonna absorb the bumps a little bit. But again, umbrella stroller, good for the malls, good for smooth surfaces, good for taking a stroll, not for trail walking. So those are the wheels. 6 sets of these double wheels are on this one. In the back here, I do wanna show you, there is one in the center, so if you're super tall, you might kick this one. So I just want to let you know that super tall, you might want to try it out first because there's not a lot of, stride space for a long stride just because this wheel back here might get in your way. There's also a one-step brake that is flip-flop friendly. All you have to do is push down on one side. That locks the entire stroller into place. And then you step up here so it's flip-flop friendly, and that is going to let it go free. So there is a really good brake system on it. Let's talk canopies. The canopies on the Twinyx, they are fabulous. These are fantastic canopies because they are full coverage, extra large canopies. Now, as you can see like this, pretty big, right? But they have a zipper to reveal a whole nother panel to allow it to extend even farther. They're individual, so you can make one bigger and keep one smaller, or you can unzip them both to give extra sun coverage to both seats. There's a peekaboo window on each canopy. It is shaded so the sun's not going to get in your baby's eyes, but you can still see in, and there's no need for a cover. So those are the ginormous canopies. Let's talk about these handles. The handles are tall. They are 41 inches from the top to where the ground hits, and very good. They're angled in, so they're ergonomic. Very good for pushing the stroller. Now, if you got 2 kids in here, you're going to need 2 hands. That's most side-by-side strollers, especially umbrella strollers. But if you got 2 babies, you can move it around with 1 hand, but it can need a little bit of muscle. Now let's show you folding the stroller. Very easy to do. And I'm going to be honest, it's a little bit easier than some of the other side-by-side umbrella strollers on the market. I struggle with those sometimes to get it open and get them closed because they're really sticky from the get-go. This one, not so much. So all you have to do, let's make sure our seats are up. You lift the back of both seats. There's a little lever down there. Step on the side, and the whole thing folds like that. You have to make sure that the brake engages. It did engage. There's one on either side. When you do have the bumper bars, it does take a little bit. You do have to pull it in a little bit to get both brakes engaged, but you can do it. What I like about it, there is a strap right here. And this is for if you're transporting it, you can pull it behind you like luggage. So that's kind of a nice feature. It gives you something to hang on to, or you can use it as a carry strap. The stroller, it's pretty heavy. It's a double stroller. They all are heavy. It's almost 29 pounds. So definitely you're going to need a little bit of muscle, but not like a full all-terrain stroller, right? 29 pounds, it's a little bit deceiving. It looks lighter than it is. But I like the fact that there are 2 automatic locks, so it does keep it closed when I'm transporting it. And again, you're not going to lift it all that much. If you're maneuvering it when it's closed, just pull it behind you. Unfolding it, just undo your 2 locks. Let it fall down, and this is where it's a little easier than some other ones on the market. You step down, but it doesn't take a lot of force. It kind of opens, rather smoothly. So there you go. You put your canopies back wherever you want them, whether they're zipped or not, and you're ready to go. So very easy to open and close. I like the fact that it has tall handles. The seats have all kinds of individual features. So depending on what child wants, the seat reclined or the canopy over them, you can adjust that for each child. Maneuverability is very good. Like I said, you're going to need 2 hands if it's fully loaded. Basket's quite tiny, but that's pretty standard for an umbrella stroller. It's a little bit heavy, 29 pounds, but doable. Again, double stroller usually comes with weight. So there you go. That is my look at the Cybex Twinyx. That's the double stroller by Cybex that mimics the Onyx, but in a doubles form. And I'm Holly Schultz from babygizmo.com. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel because you never know what we're going to review, make, or even give away next. See you next time.